A nice book that's a great read, a book by Dr. Randy Rutledge, Soul Seed. You can purchase on all book platforms if you're interested in learning about the inner self, learning about your soul seed. Please go check out Soul Seed at Amazon and other book platforms. Yeah, it's for real. Roseworth Phantom. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, get all the updates, and hit the notification bell. Interested in learning about pretty much everything? Single Tree Media. Stream now on all platforms. The car game has been defeated. Don't forget that. Yeah, welcome back to Money Radio. We're going to touch on a few topics today. Just want to know how y'all doing out there. Not the weekend yet, but it's almost here. Fellas, pay attention to your children. Paying attention is not hollering at the children every time they do the wrong thing, just because maybe that's how you was treated. Just pay attention to them, listen to them. Females, take time to listen to them instead of trying to train them all the time. They understand what you're saying, but more than anything, they watch what you're doing. Today, we're going to talk about some relationship situations. Now, majority of men that's out here ripping and running, sometimes it may not be an issue at home. It may be an issue with them. So like I always say, trust nothing. Rarely these days people is trustworthy. You'll find it out. You'll find it out the hard way most of the time. And normally the test is a test through money. I'm guilty of failing that test before. I was out of my mind at the time. But hold on for a second. Yeah, I was out of my mind. I was in them street life heavy. And I mean real heavy. But back to the relationship thing. Don't expect nobody to be a damn picture perfect person when you're involved with them. When you live with somebody, you're going to find out who they really are. 90% of folks out here ain't real no more. They're always trying to prove a point. And they want whatever they want it fast. Time has changed. I remember growing up in Wilton, watching my grandma cook, pray, and feed people and love people. And now, a lot of grandmamas don't live like that no more. They so young, And I mean, that's just the way this thing go, man. So first of all, is relationships needed? And yes, it is. To create a strong black family, you have to have a man and a woman. Best way to raise a child. Now, people make mistakes, and when that child get older, they gonna make decisions. And adults, you know, if you ain't been shit in your children's life. So you know that's something that you have to deal with when your child out here running wild, because basically you showed them how to run wild. But sometimes that's not true. My mother and father showed me what was right. I never seen my daddy hit my mother. They rarely argued, but we was a family, and we're still that family. And I thank God for them. Now, when I went to prison, those was my choices. I became infatuated with the street life through rap music. And a lot of the first music I got was from the Wilton Grocery. Them bootleg CDs used to sit right there by the cash register. And, you know, when I got them, I liked them so much I began to live exactly what these guys was rapping about. But when I got older, I found out that they was acting. They really was acting. A lot of them hadn't been to prison. A lot of them hadn't done any of the things they said. And they really fooled a lot of young black men, you know. And that's a sad situation because we believed them, you know. So let's skip over to tax time. Now, listen, family, you about to get your taxes. I know you're going to ball, but I speak about crypto for a reason. Crypto is something that you can invest in, something you can hold for the long time or you can hold for a short time. It really don't matter, but you still can make money. Some people do what you call day trading. I do day trading. I try to trade up, make a few dollars every day. Stocks the same way. Listen, I'm going to put some links in the description. If you're invested, if you want to invest and get some stocks, my referral code can get you some free stocks. So, and also my referral code get you some free crypto. So the link's in the description. Make sure you look at that. I'm also going to have links to Drunken Skin, links to faithtv.lightcast.com, links to my platforms, Brick City, and across the street. So yeah, you want to invest a little bit. And if you can't hold for the long haul, just at least start the brokerage account. It make a lot of sense. And teach your children about finances, because that's something that the school definitely does not teach. And that's for a reason. Imagine if they taught us about stocks and crypto. Bitcoin back in 2012, I think 2010 or 2013, something like that. In those areas, Bitcoin was like $50 a coin. And now it's 44,000. Amazon may have been $80 a share. Now it's over 3,000. So we really got to focus on investing and looking out for the future. I do have a number of investments that even if I'm broke, even if I go homeless, I won't touch them because they're not for me, they're for my children. My royalty checks, even though they're small, they will begin to grow, and that'll be for my children because that's important. I want to leave a legacy that means something. Now you look at the brothers and sisters, some of the brothers and sisters that's been passed today. A lot of them didn't leave a legacy. They focus on the street life, and some of them didn't have focus at all. And we have to change the narrative. We have to change that narrative, family. It's very important. Also, what's important is our day-to-day activities. It's time out to pull up at your cousin's house. It's time out to stop pulling up at your cousin's house to drink, smoke weed, do whatever drug that satisfies you, and chill and talk shit and play and wait for some mess to start. It get old. You wasting time. You better find God if you're going to keep doing it. The Lord said, come as you are. So you better find God. You don't want to die and not know Jesus. So yeah, I just figured I'd get on this mic late tonight. And I'm just rambling, really. So I wonder what's going on in your life. What you hide. What you thinking about. That next lick ain't gonna work, family. That might be the one that send you to prison. That might be the one that you die from. So focus on something else. I know a lot of people, they whole focus is on getting over. And that shit get old because everybody know who you are. You can't fool nobody no more. Now, and that's only because you're too scared to leave your environment. You can be whatever you want to be in your environment. But a lot of times when you step outside that environment, you got to show and prove. I was raised in Birmingham and Wilton. I went to elementary school in Birmingham, then I'll come to Montevallo, then I went back to middle school, then I'll come back to Montevallo, then I went back to Woodlawn High School, then I came back to Montevallo. I was raised in different environments. And then I end up going to, we end up living in Helena. We end up living in Anniston. Then we hit Georgia. So my parents taught me not to never be satisfied when everything is just okay. It be time to grow. It be time to move a little further and experience a little more. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Cherish your friendships, family. Whether you have friendships with your cousins or people that ain't no kin to you, it makes sense to cherish those. I've learned over the years I don't have that many friends. I can count maybe 4. 1 or 2 friendships I ruin. The rest of the friendships they ruin. Because one thing I can't get over is that I would go to the end of the earth for some of these niggas. And I did. Drop whatever I was doing. Or invite them to my house, feed them, buy them drinks, show their family love, give them a place to stay. I mean, made it all about them. Do you think I got them invites? No, nigga ain't thought about me. Some niggas wouldn't even let me hold $20. Damn. And the bottle I bought them cost $80. But that's the way life is. Just because you feel a certain way, that don't mean everybody feel like that. A lot of people don't give a damn about you for real. And that's something that you gotta understand and you gotta respect it, no matter if it hurts you or not. Once you respect that, then you'll understand that you can't be getting tied up with everything and everybody, because they'll leave you out to dry. I'll tell y'all a little story right quick. Okay, I was going through these changes, right? And I was wilding out, you hear me? I had then walked away from my family. I walked away from everything. And I was in them streets heavy. And so my car had broke down at one point. This was early in the morning. And I was walking. I had nobody to call because my phone was dead. Couldn't call nobody. So I was walking. And I seen one of my best friends drive past me. They looked me directly in my eyes and kept going. Now, family, that hurt me. And I'll never forget it. I've forgiven them, but I'll never forget that. You know why? Because I did a lot of things for them. I mean, a whole lot of things for them. And I always was there for them. But this is one thing I realized. When some people up, they shit on everybody that they think is down. Come to find out, my alternator was just bad. I had insurance. I could have got picked up. I could have got an Uber. But my phone was dead. So I had to walk. A lot of people want to see you doing bad, even if they're your friends. And don't ever forget that. They feed off drama and negativity. When they think you're going through something at your worst, they laugh. But one thing you got to remember is the things that was meant to destroy a person that normally destroys other people. When they don't destroy that person, that's one of God's people. And you got to be careful how you treat God's people. Well, I'm going to end it right there. Make sure you have a good day, man. Say your prayers and stay solo.